Ooh, that was kind of nice.
Welcome everyone, this is Dom, and this is another episode of Modded Minecraft Mondays. Okay, we start today's episode off, sorry, I had to do that, just for fun. Today's episode we start off trying to get all of these shards. I have a digital miner running behind the turtle here. I don't know if I showed that off last episode. It's been 2 weeks since I've actually, really wanted to, record anything, because the server used to be running at, 1 or less ticks per second, before we figured out our issue that we were having about 4 or 5 days ago. Maybe less than that. But anyways, I went and got all of those shards, which are now in my miner's slot, which I just noticed I made. I totally forgot I made this. I'm like, no, where did my shards go? Yeah, so this is all of what came out of that. It was like a 5 high by 4 wide, so, or 4 by 4, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Let's put that stuff away in here. I keep my shards in with my Thaumcraft stuff. Nothing in here has changed since last episode. I feel like I'm doing maintenance with you guys today. But I actually have a lot of stuff I want to show you. And you might have actually seen it while I was mining there. What the village looks like. Because that's one of the first things I want to show you guys. And the other thing is this. I have not opened this yet. This is a present. Thought you might like a friend to liven up your place. I really want to open it, and I wanted to do it with you guys, so let's do that. Oh, what's the fastest? Oh, it's sword is fastest way. Cool. And it's... oh, it's a little bunny. It's a air bunny. And it's hurt. Somebody hurt the bunny. But now I have a little air bunny friend. Hopefully he doesn't, get out. Oh, he floats! Why does he float? Oh, he's from the ether, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, he'll be in here for a while. That's funny. I like him. Let's put my stuff away. Oh, it doesn't fit. Well, you know what that means? It gets shredded. I have to worry about my storage situation very, very soon. I'm really kind of messed up there. So, thank you whoever put that there. I'm not exactly sure who. They'll probably tell me either in the comments or on the forums or on here eventually. So yeah, this is the new road I built. I keep on not looking that direction. New road. I might have already built part of this last episode, and I'm pretty sure I did not build it last episode. So the road goes all the way from the front porch of the turtle to the village, and there's a new building, which we'll get to in a minute. And I spruced up our little lakefront here, put some melons down, made it so we can easily access our sugarcane, which I use regularly, mostly to make some apple pies. And we have a new railcraft building that I replicated. It looks just like the ones in the villages. Oh man, I just ran out of steam power. Be right back. There we go. Much better. Now we got our steam back, literally. Ran out of steam. We can look at the railcraft building. I copy-pasted the design. I actually went to the village a couple times that has one of these and looked it over and rebuilt it here with a couple of modifications. This is all different, this door system and such. And I think I'm missing a block or two here and there. For example, the glass, the cyan glass that goes here. But yeah, we will look down there in a second. That's going to be our next topic. I guess I ran out of power, because that's a big tree and it's not going anywhere. Yep, ran out of power. I'll deal with that in a second. But over here, if you look at all of these roofs, we have thatch on all of the roofs. I have been producing enough... ooh, never mind. Thought I saw something. I've been producing enough wheat in here to basically grow all of the... to cover all of the roofs that I need. And I ran out of power here too. That's kind of weird. Maybe these have been running without me being here. I don't have a chunk loader here or anything. But yes, this is one of the big things that I was working on in between the episodes 2 weeks ago, and now I rebuilt the barn. It's a little bit smaller. I think it's 2, 3, 4 blocks smaller. Not really sure. I think it's anywhere from 2 to 4 blocks less wide. It's the same depth back from where it is, and the corner of the building is in the same spot it was. The reason why I did this is because I had set it up initially for sheep in individual colors, and I would want to go in and like shear the sheep in individual colors and breed them individually, and I don't really feel like doing that anymore. So I just feel like having one pen for each type of animal that is in the game. So sheep, cows, chickens, and pigs, or something like that. And I'll probably only have like 3 of them, 3 of each, and some of these ranchers or whatever to harvest the stuff from them. So this has run out of steam recently, and this is what we've gotten from it. But anyways, we will keep going. What else have I been working on? I've been wanting to get this building up and running, and the whole network up and running. I am planning on connecting everybody's civilizations that they're building, or all of their bases, to the railcraft rail system, which I am going to be building. There are going to be standing rails that stretch between everybody's towns, and these are our personal subway stations. I will build one of these near everyone, or however style they feel like, but I want to make sure that the actual subway station is the same. The external building not so much, doesn't really matter, but the inside is what matters to me, just so it's kind of, consistent. So down here, down the elevator, which we were trying to make, let me show you the actual guts of this. Come on. Come on. That's the tool I'm looking for. So many slimes. Yes. These elevator here. Let's try to get rid of those. There you go. Make it a little bit quieter. These are the elevators, and I need 2 of these to go up on 8 blocks, which it's currently extending 8 blocks. And you need these elevator frames. You could do a 1x1 section, a 2x2, 3x3. I'm not really sure how big you can go, but it does work in a 2x2 section. And you need 1 elevator base for every 4 blocks extended with the default config. Inside of the train station, this is my plan for all of the train stations, is to have a layout like this with a central platform, an embarking and disembarking platform. Not really sure which one's which yet. I'm thinking that direction is disembarking. Sorry, embarking, and this will be from your I have no idea. Who knows? But I need some sort of place to pick up passengers and drop them off and let them choose their location. And their location will be chosen on this monitor just by right-clicking. And then the train will automatically take them where they're going. They will be getting on a cart. They'll just stand on the other side of this line. If you stand on this side, I know this is weird for people that actually ride trains. If you stand on this side, you probably won't be picked up by the cart. But if you stand either on or on this side of the line, you will be picked up by the cart that goes by. Which I don't really have set up at this station yet, because I haven't spent very much time at my base. We'll get to the more stuff in a minute. But yeah, it'll pick you up. Your destination will be saved in the locomotive, and it will bring you there at high speeds. Not really high speeds, but the fastest the locomotive can run with electricity. We're going to go back up because I don't have any of this running yet. Didn't really have the time whenever we go ahead and look at what I've been up to. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do this. We're going to jump over to Gyro's cottage, next to where I have been working. So to the direct... Ooh, there's an end portal there. I use Gyro's cottage a lot for fast travels now. So, yeah. He's got a bunch of stuff here. To the south here, I have another village, our second village, that I was going to use for Thaumcraft, which I really haven't touched Thaumcraft since I researched almost everything. I plan on going back to that very, very soon. But I've been working on building these greenhouses. I have 3 of them built now. They are completely done except for any machinery that I might want to add, but aesthetically they're done. That's another building we'll get to soon. They are completely microblock except for the floors. Well, majority of the floors are just normal chiseled cobblestones and such. They are 10 by 10 squares minus the corners, so 96 plots to grow stuff on, so exactly a stack and a half of things can be grown on these. I can put machines in there to, you know, make that process automatic, but I kind of like the manual process of doing this stuff because I'm not going to be looking into growing too much at a time, and this is plenty for me. I've also invited the other Happy Diggers if they want to use these, set up whatever they want in them, as long as, you know, they don't break the aesthetics of it. It is fine with me. They can use all the plots in here because I probably will only be using one, or, you know, one out of any of these buildings for anything that I'm growing in the future. So yeah, that's such a lengthy process. Just one of those buildings probably takes about 2.5 to 3 hours just to place all the blocks themselves. Each one of these posts is just the post, vertical post, is 4 blocks. So 4 blocks. Each one of these is a pane, and then literally like glass pane. Not, never mind. And it's a pane to place too. The inside, I have chandeliers. There's no spawning spots anywhere. There's a little bit of glowstone embedded in the hollow slabs there for a little bit of extra light in this corner, because I was missing that from these chandeliers and these lanterns here. That I made it look like they're clamping on the side. So, future me, this is what it looks like. Continuing on. I actually built those previously on the last server, and I had to do it again because it was one of my favorite buildings that I've ever built, was that look. So we're going to move over to this building. This is something I've actually done completely in creative mode. So this is a non-legit building. This is more for testing purposes. I will make the inside legit very, very soon. This looks like the Railcraft steam generators, or the steam boilers. This is what a steam boiler looks like whenever you build it from Railcraft. So it's just to look like that. The inside here, this main platform, we'll get to in a second, but the upstairs is completely empty, and I plan on using that for storage, and I'll get to what that's for as well in a second. So the system here, as you can tell, there's a bunch of these, what are these called? Admin feeder units. Those are creative only blocks, and I have built this entire thing in creative mode, so we will make legit versions of this soon. This is a station, so the inside of this building itself is a station, and we have a station platform, very, very similar to the one we just saw, with a screen of the same size, with lines you stand behind to avoid being picked up and dropped off. And also we have a train going around for testing purposes. Let's go ahead and grab the train. Oh, this is the disembarking side. This is embarking side. Got it. It'll pick us up when it goes around. There we go. It doesn't currently have a direction to go, so right now it's just looping around. And I don't have any of the logic set up to send it to any specific place. By the way, be careful of the electric tracks. They shock you. The locomotive is an electric locomotive from Railcraft, and it's just right now pulling one cart. I plan on dispensing carts here, and this will be the main terminal station for transporting all goods, so items and liquids, back and forth between all of the Happy Diggers on the server. The main thing, so let's go ahead and look at it from whenever you would enter it. If you were to get into a cart and then you choose this station to go to, you would end up here. Or actually, if you choose any station to go to that isn't on your rail. So there'll be 4 directions. They'll be color-coded. This will be like the green rail and red and blue and that kind of a thing. If you're not going to another location on your color, you will be brought to the main hub here, and then you'll be sent on the other lines. Now, if you were to enter here, we have a bunch of block sections. Anybody that's inside of the main station has precedence to go if they're currently moving. If there is nothing there, you would be able to enter through that block section there. If you are going to this station and this station only, you will be directed on this line here. And if you are a traveler, you will take this, and you will be dropped off immediately. The cart will then figure itself out, which I have not done yet, and be able to either pick you up again, or it would dispense another one to pick you up for your next location. So, what is the rest of this for? And all of these things out here. These are all signals. This is a way to detect whether or not there is a cart on the track that you are that you are trying to get on, or etc. Now, for example, this cart will go around a couple times, and we'll see it change some of these colors. This is a block signal, so I will know if there's something in between the block signal over there and here. I've wrapped the signal around the corner with a relay. Right now, we will know... Oop, there it is, right there. The red's up there. Telling this guy that there's somebody coming this way, and he won't be able to go. So those are block signals. I recommend you look at the guy who made Railcraft's videos for that. They're actually quite useful, and it's quite a simple process, really. Now, the rest of this stuff is for dispensing minecarts, and this is what has been taking up majority of my time in the past couple of weeks, is figuring this stuff out and getting it to the way I want it and getting it this small. The rest of... Let's get up here. The rest of the inside guts here are for dispensing carts. That's what this line is for here. Is to dispense carts and load them with ender pearls, because that's what the anchor carts work off of. I will have a train exclusively for liquids. Go ahead. I will have a train exclusively for people, and then one for items, and I don't know what I was going to do here, but I might have a fourth train that I want to add later on. That might be for something else. But those will be dispatched. The computer system, which I want to relay to each one of the stations, will tell the computer which one to dispense. It will come out to be loaded, and the computer will choose what it's loaded with, and then it will send it on its way. So each one of these lanes here, and I think I've labeled them. I'm not sure yet. Oh yeah, they're blank now. I did label them at one point. This is the item loading line. This would be the liquid loading line, or this might be both item and liquids if I can fit it in one. This might just be another loop back lane here, and then the one directly here is another loop back lane, just so we can have a way to do multiple things at once. So for example, if this is just items and this is just liquids, we might want to unload liquids, bring it back and load items or something like that. Unload liquids, bring it back and load liquids, and then send it on its way. We don't know. I'm not sure how the logic's going to work. And I know this episode's getting quite long, so I'm going to continue and try to do this as fast as I can. This back line here decides whether or not it needs to be looped back or sent on its way or disassembled. This is a cart dispenser. This will actually is set up to destroy carts. This is a detector. It will detect any cart that passes over it and emit a redstone signal. So anything that passes over right there emits a redstone signal, and this will absorb the cart, since there's no way for it to put one down if there's one in the way. I'll put that block back later. The cart right now is going around the station. It goes to the right now because it is a cart that will be have a person on it. I have to get the routing tables together. We'll pick up its passenger and wait at the end to be dispatched. If it's ready to be dispatched and the lane is clear, it will be brought across this lane here, across these routing tracks. And this is, darn it. Be right back.
Dying is awesome. All of the cool kids are doing it.
Oh, that was great. Okay, now we're back again, and hopefully I won't die from electrocution there. Apparently I was standing on the tracks or something like that. I have no idea what happened. I might have got hit by a train. Who knows? I didn't pay attention. So, like I was saying, this routing tracks are the ticket system that Railcraft has included. If you power these rails with a ticket location assigned to each one of them, they will only be powered one at a time. So the train would pass over, only one of these would be activated, and the train would be given a ticket location, so a place to go. So then This is all controlled by the computer. You just hit a button. The Railcraft system will choose your destination, set your destination on your train, and then you will be routed accordingly on this external line here. This is the way that I chose to do this. I'm pretty sure there might be better ways to do this, but I like this way because it's kind of a linear system for me. I like linear systems, I like the linear control of it, and I feel as if the computer system will be able to handle it easier, in a much easier way for me to code and debug, because I can just block section, a little section at a time, run a program, and see if it does it, and it will never escape, because it can always just, delete the rails or something, so that he will never leave. He'd be stuck forever. So yeah, that's what I've been up to recently. I did not have enough time this episode to go and explore around and look at other people's progress. I will do that next Monday, and I don't think I will be doing another look on the Railcraft system until I have made more significant progress. So maybe we will ride it one day, and I will show you guys how the guts of each one of these stations work or something like that. But that's going to be it. But this is going to be my major concern on this server, I think, for quite a while. So we'll try to do side projects and take a look at other people's bases if you guys are interested in that. But if not, tell me, and I will keep doing this if you want. I'll look at the Railcraft stuff, and we'll actually do something next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.